Hey Internet, it's me. Now a while back in one of my game news videos I mentioned the game Temtem, which was like a Pokemon clone. It looked kind of interesting, yada yada yada. I think today's the day I'm going to try it. I did eventually end up buying the game because it did look interesting. And so yeah, I haven't actually started it up yet, so I'm going to do that and then we'll see what happens. Oh, well, that's starting too. I should mention, the reason I'm wearing headphones is because I actually recorded a video the other day of Alice Madness Returns. Spent about an hour and a half playing the game for the first time because I'm a huge Alice in Wonderland fan. It was something I was looking forward to. I played the game. It was a really good game, but I found out after the fact that the camera picked up all of the audio from the game and almost none of the audio from me. So the footage is not usable, and that whole thing got scrapped. So yeah, headphones. It looks like there's a window in the background. What is that? I don't know. Oh, that's the loading bar. Gotcha. Also, for the people out there that don't make YouTube videos and just watch them, if you're watching this one, this was probably an absolute beast to edit, because syncing the audio from the video that I can see and the audio from you watching me talk, oh, that's going to be such a pain, because there's nothing syncing the two. There's no audio cues on this footage that will match that footage, so I just have to hope they match up. But anyway, this is the game. I don't have anything to redeem. That's unfortunate. Okay, new game. Let's see. I'm a boy. Which one is selected? Okay, I think that one has boobs, so that one. Ooh. I don't even know anymore. Which... I think that's the one with no boobs. What color am I? Let's go that color. Oh dear Christ. Who runs like that? Well, I'm about to. Those all look exactly the same. I have to say, I always hate when games give you head shape options because they change almost nothing. And I'm gonna fast forward through all the character creation bit and we'll just skip to the gameplay. Okay, I lied, I'm not gonna skip through it because as I do this, I'm noticing some things that the developers should really look at. First of all, the orange highlight is what you currently have selected, but the highlight of the one you do have selected is only a slightly lighter shade of blue than the other ones, and it's really hard to tell. Also, if you can tell, I have the fourth one selected now. When I hit down to go to the next row, it jumps back to the front. It doesn't stay in that fourth slot, and that's really obnoxious. Also, some of these are hideous, like that. That is not a face. So yeah, this needs some work. This menu is not ideal. It's not functional in a way that it should be. Okay, maybe this will help. Okay, I am a boy. Now I know. That or they have no qualms with showing female nipples in this game. In which case, hey, power to you. Progress. That's how the world should be. Why would you put that breath noise in there? Like, why not say a line? Okay. What? There's someone else called Awkward? You rat bastard. How dare you steal my name?
Oh.
Okay, taking the Navi approach.
Mm-hmm.
I don't.
Oh.
wait, today is my apprentice eve? So the day before I become an apprentice. So there's no pressure for today then. No, I'm not an apprentice now. I'm an apprentice tomorrow. Do you not know what eve means?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, lots of words. I'm sorry, should I be reading these out loud? I'll read these out loud. I always have this struggle when I play games. I never know if I should actually read things or not. Okay, so walking is easy. This animation is so ridiculous. Okay, here we go. I have a backpack. I can change how I look. God, no, I never want to see that screen again. I have a map. I have my Pokedex, which I cannot open. I cannot open either of those things. Okay, cool. Menu's useless. What's down here? TV. A bookshelf. More bookshelves. A knife. I can't pick up the knife. I have to say, too, it says the game's still in early access. They just released DLC. How are you releasing DLC packs? Well, it wasn't DLC, I guess. It was just a major update. But how are you that far in development that you have huge content packs and updates, but you're still early development? Like, we need to stop taking the Minecraft approach with games. It can't just stay in development for years and years and years. Honestly, I hate early access as it is. I really wish we would stop charging people for games until they're actually games. Like, theoretically, right now, I paid to beta test this for the developers. It's not a finished game. It says that on the bottom of the screen. I mean, not now it says words. But before, you saw it said the early access. But I paid them full price. Like, this was a $40 game. In what other world would you pay $40 to beta test something for someone? Like, that's not how the world works. Oh, that's right. I said I was going to read these. Awkward Gamer, where is your friend Max? Someone calling? Oh, hey, Awkward Gamer. Did you know it's my Apprentice Eve too? Well, it's neither of our Apprentice Eves because we both became apprentices today. So, it's actually our Apprentice Day.
Oh.
Hello, Max. We're waiting for Professor Constantinos, whose name is very similar to the pizza rolls. Hey, kids, are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Professor Pizza Roll, please take care of Awkward. Ah, children. They grow so fast, and then one day, they're gone. Speaking of, Professor, what are you doing later? Get a little bit of Delia and Oak action going on, if you know what I mean.
Oh.
Don't worry, my dear. Ina, I don't know how to say your name. I'll drop Awkward Gamer and Max off a cliff, and I'll be right back. I forgot what voice I gave Max. Cool. Can we go with you?
Oh.
Hey, you're still a little bit too young to come with me to university, Max. But who knows, perhaps one day, if you persevere. What about you, Awkward? Big plans for the future? Oh yeah, Awkward doesn't talk. Like most games, he's a silent protagonist, so I'm going to be his voice in this game instead of just giving him dialogue. Oh, I was wrong. He can talk. He said, hey. Max, Awkward, come with me. We'll drop by my lab to grab a couple things, and then we'll be on our way.
Oh.
Take care, Awkward. I love you. I know you'll do great. And I know I'll do the professor as soon as you leave.
Oh.
Come on, kids. You heard her. Let's get a move on. Okay. See, there's the early access message I was talking about. Like, this game might be great, but just initial impression, kind of a scam that I had to pay full price for your unfinished game. Like, That's some horse poo, if you ask me. Okay, so do any of the other buttons do anything? Oh, right trigger opens notifications, of which I have none. Left trigger is menu, same as start. I'm yawning again because apparently that's what I do whenever I play video games. Left shoulder is random emotes for no reason. Oh, there's no button to open doors, you just walk into them. I actually kind of like that. These houses do nothing. Okay, let's go to this lab. No one told me where the lab is. And that sign doesn't have words. Oh, it does. It just doesn't write them on the sign. Is this a lab? It's a big building. I'm gonna go with lab. I was right. Hey, Awkward, come here.
Oh.
Well, don't go giving yourself a voice, because then my voice sounds weird. Very well, kids. As you know, this is your apprentice day, not apprentice eve. That's not what words mean. Now you're ready to handle your first Pokemon, I mean Temtem. See those glass jars? And more importantly, those 3 live creatures in front of you? Hey, Teach, do you have any digital? Digital what?
Oh.
Oh, that's right. I mentioned that in the news thing and then promptly forgot. Cool. No, you little brat. Digital is a new thing, and you have to progress much further in the game to find those. Oh, but I have one right here, Professor. Okay, I'm just not a silent protagonist. You're throwing all the tropes out the window and completely ruining the narrative I've created. Where did you get that?
Oh.
It doesn't matter, Awkward. She's just being a know-it-all little brat asking for a thing that she already has. And since Max already has a Temtem, she gets crap, and you get to pick your favorite. What? Why does he get to choose and I don't? Well, I just told you, so shut up.
Oh.
Go ahead, Awkward. Pick your favorite, and by that I mean whichever one's on fire, because that looks the coolest. And I mean, let's be honest. If you started Pokemon at the beginning, like if you played from Red and Blue, your first pick was Charmander. It had to be. That was the coolest one. It's a lizard that's on fire. Anyone that picks little, plant frog or the weird turtle, no, what are you doing with your life? You pick the lizard that's on fire. That's clearly the best.
Oh.
Oh, I thought this was a lion. It's not a lion. It's a weird little monkey. I don't know if I like weird little monkey. You look kind of weird too.
Oh.
You're mental. I believe it. Are you cool?
Oh.
Okay, you're like a little dinosaur kind of thing. I could deal with that. You're my new rock, paper, scissors friend. Also, this is going to be a weird game because all these elements are different and I don't know what's effective against what at all. And I know it just told me in those words that I didn't read, but I'm crystal, so I'm effective against electric, but not against mental. That doesn't mean anything. Fire being effective against grass, that makes sense. Fire burns grass. Grass absorbs water, so it's effective against water. Water extinguishes fire, etc. You understand how everything works in Pokemon. Here, I don't know. Trait amphibian. What does that mean? Oh, if you hit me with water, I get stronger. Cool. Okay, so it's a crystal type called Crystal. Y'all tried hard with that one. Okay. Wow, Jesus, so he just bolted. And That was weird, because it really looked like he ran through here, but this is a window. So, unless dude jumped out the window, that animation was a bit off. Hey, awkward. Teacher's pet. Think you're better than me? No. He clearly said that I get a Temtem because I don't already have one. You, on the other hand, do have one, so you didn't need another. Why are you being such a twat about this? Didn't he call those crystal jars earlier? It was not a crystal jar. Like, those are clearly, like, cards. Like, Gambit did not fight with crystal jars, last I checked. Okay, so how does this work? I have SP. These numbers are how much SP each one takes. Here we go, details. That one raises my defense. I don't know what the yawning's about, I apologize. This one's stronger, let's go with this one. Choose the target. Well, there's only one. That should kind of be automatic. Oh, I somehow moved my cursor off that target though, so. Why would you have me choose a target, and then why can I move off and then not come back? Developers, more issues with your game. This right here. Fix this. Okay. Holy crap, Oreo! What the hell was that? Yeah, okay. So, I'm gonna lose. Off to an awesome start. Oh yeah, they're gonna brag and do this stuff. Sorry, I forgot to read all their pointlessness. Don't let this defeat affect you too much, awkward. I got back from your mom's house and at least she's having fun. And to be honest, you've never really stood a chance against Oreo there. I probably shouldn't have even let you fight, but I'm a bit of a dick, so I let this play out the way it did. Let me take a look at your Pokemon. It's severely damaged now and also burned. Okay, I've applied a Band-Aid. It's fine. And actually, to make things a bit fair next time, here, I have a gift for you. It's a parrot. Why are there names? Okay, apparently I'm online now. This parrot might not look like much, but if you follow his nose, you'll always find the Fruit Loops. What? I don't get one of those either? No, you stuck-up little bitch. You already have a Pokemon, and you've already won the fight with it. You clearly don't need any further help. I know. Why am I being punished for being good at something? Well, because that's how the world works. Didn't know you were getting real-life wisdom in this shit, did you? I'm swearing a lot in this video. Why do games always have airships? Like, of all the technology to adapt into games, like, of all the things we've come up with that they could reimagine, I don't care about any of this crap. Like, why not flying cars? Or hoverboards? Or, you know, the jet bike things from Star Wars. Like, there's so much other travel technology we've invented. Heck, there's real-life things like hovercrafts that totally exist. Put those in games, but no. It's always airships. You always get on a giant zeppelin or what looks like a wooden pirate ship that somehow has mechanical steampunk-style wings to it. Oh, excuse me, I'm dying. Like, you can always fly in a boat, and I don't understand. Okay, here we go. Tem card. So they are cards. Why did you call them crystal jars earlier? Who wrote this game? Developers, hire me. I will do a better job. I promise. I'm good at this crap. See, he gives me potions right off the bat. That's cool. Pokemon doesn't do that. Actually, most of the games, they don't give you Pokeballs until a much longer tutorial either. So, this is off to a good start. Okay. So, your Pokemon follows you. Sorry, I have to stop doing that. Your Temtem follows you. What am I doing? You lost your thing. Okay. Okay, I'll find your thing. It's a pendant. Oh, look, I can go in the water now. Oh, well, maybe not. Oh my god, that's so many words. I don't know if I want to read all the words. Okay, anywho. So I have my Temtem. I walk around with it. It follows me. It's so pretty. What's up here? Nothing at all. You gonna give me a fishing rod? Hey, Marino. I know a guy with that name. Kind of. It's his last name. It's Marini. But it's close. They spelled academia wrong. Although it's capitalized, so maybe that's intentional. Will you take care of Max, Awkward? They've always looked up to you. Believe it or not. Yeah, okay, I'll take care of the brat. I always knew you were a good apple. Aw, gee, thanks, guy with eyeballs on his shirt. Oh, balls. I am. So, leave me alone. Okay, that was an unnecessary pause, but sure. It's over here. Nothing at all. Cool. There's a thing up there, though. There's a big dragon over there. I want the dragon. I don't want to fight you, Pepe Le Pew. Oh, you have two? Well, that seems like cheating. I mean, I also have two, but that still doesn't seem fair. Okay, so I don't know any of the effectivenesses or the moves or any of the things, really. So let's just see what happens. Okay, don't use Peck on the other bird. Got it. What if I use Nimble on the bird, and what if I use... Oh, I didn't use Peck last time, I used Windblade. Well, let's do that again, but on the other guy. Nope. Bad call. Sweet baby Jesus. So, I'm gonna lose another fight. Awesome. Okay, let's actually... Well, let's heal the thing. Okay, one's dead. That makes this a little easier. And now, both my guys have full life. So you don't. Yeah, no. And then let's do a pack. Let's just murder the thing. Sweet. That's sweet. Wait, what? It wasn't knocked out due to exertion. Oh, okay, so I'm guessing if you go over your SP, you die. Did you call me to Temtem up? Is that like Man Up, but Pokemon? So that would be like the real life equivalent of like if I were to say Snake Up, because I have pet snakes. You can kind of see them in the background there. That's not a phrase that people use. The writing on this game sucks. Okay, so it's like Pokemon in that when you win, they give you money. That's cool. Do I have to fight you clowns now? Yup, sure do. See, I know I've already said this, but it's really weird jumping into a new Pokemon type game. Because you really don't know anything. You don't know the creatures, the types. I don't know what's happening. Well, I appear to be losing again, that's what's happening. I'm a higher level, right? How is everyone better at this than me?
Yeah, I don't know why we keep challenging people to those. We don't ever actually win.
There we go. Ooh, that was less good. Okay, one dead. Ooh, I learned a new move. Go me. What does it do? It does damage. Let's go for it. Heck yeah. Okay, so are there no wild Temtems? Where'd the dragon go? That was someone's pet, wasn't it? That sucks. I want it. I know what a revive does. I've played video games, thanks. Okay, let's find another thing to catch. And we have... oh, okay. See, now I'm curious. Can you catch one when there's more than one in play? Like in Pokemon, you can't. So let's see what happens here. Let's weaken them a little first, because I assume that's still a thing that needs to happen. Ooh, or weaken it a lot. Thank you for being tender instead of attacking and killing me. Well, that was less than ideal. Okay, so... I'm gonna catch him, and then I'm gonna try and make my bird not die. Can I catch him? Let's see. You can! And you don't have to kill the other people in play to do it. Awesome. See, now I'm curious, because I can catch one while the battle's still happening, and then I can switch to them right away too. Wow, so I can send him out to fight against his friend that he was just with. That's a little weird, but sweet. I'll take it. Okay, you have defense, that's cool. Just be dead though. Wait, no, I should have caught him. What am I doing? Oh, I don't even know how to play games. You know, one thing I will say, I noticed in the last round, is it doesn't have skill share, or EXP share rather. You don't automatically get experience for everyone on the field. And that's unfortunate. I always preferred when they did that in Pokemon. I know a lot of people don't. I know that that is actually something that people complain about. But I personally loved that feature. I thought it was really cool that you could level up your entire team without having to constantly swap everyone in and out. Especially because I started playing Pokemon back with Red and Blue, and I had to go through the nightmare of leveling Magikarp the hard way. And so having EXP share was just a really cool addition to the franchise. And I think most people's complaints weren't that they had EXP share, it's that it was forced on you in like Sword and Shield. I think Sun and Moon too. But I don't know. I liked it. I think it should stay. I'm glad it's there. I think you're all wrong. Basically what I'm saying. Did I catch my Farfetch'd? I did! Yeah! You know, another feature I wish this had, that from what I can tell it does not, I wish it told you what was super effective against what. Like in a lot of the new Pokemons, at least the last generation or two, when you go to use a move, it'll tell you if it's not very effective, effective, or super effective. Here, that is not the case, which is unfortunate, because it would be helpful to know if I was actually going to murder my enemies or not. I murdered that one. You've been raising your defense. Oh, and it doesn't matter. You're dead anyway. Okay, never mind. Take it back. You're dead. That's cool. Okay, let's see if I can get to a new area. Is it a pendant? Nope. Nothing around here that resembles a pendant. Oh, I talked to my little friend thing. That's cool. I don't want to fight you. I don't want to fight you either. I want that though. Ah, damn it. Poo. Okay, so it looks like every battle is a duel battle. You don't get to do one-on-one, which, okay, that's the decision that was made. I mean, I could see doing double battles sometimes, but I feel like it does make it a little harder to like strategize and figure out your elemental advantages and your favorites and all of that when you have to do 2 at a time always. But we'll see. Good. More Temtems. Level 2 Temtems. See, now this should be super easy, but it never is it? Nope. Come on, you should have died from that. Oh, okay. And you're just, this guy. Swap him in, because he needs to learn an actual move. It does hit both. I was hoping it would. Oh, I didn't realize I was using all my mana. Oops. You don't have any moves that do anything helpful. Oh, so when you overexert, you have to switch out. Assuming you don't die. That's good to know. I'm learning. Okay, I beat the idiot twins. That's cool. Oh, for the love of... So many battles. Like, I know that's the point, it's early game. They want you to experience battles, they want you to level up, stuff like that. I get it, but I just... let me progress a little bit before we get inundated by trained battles. Okay. Murder the tiny bird in the octopus place. Sweet baby Jesus. Okay, well, I hope I don't need potions for anything else later, because I've used them all. I keep wanting to use Pokemon logic, like I'm using a grass move against an octopus. Grass should murder water, but it hasn't been. So I don't know anything. Yes, I beat the people, I got the money and everything is well and good. Okay, what's going on over here? Who are you? You're the Temtem vet. I don't need to ask who you are. It says it right there in a little thing. Oh. Okay, so that's a place that heals my thing. Cool. Do I have to talk to you? Oh, no. Ooh, God, those are expensive. I don't know. What is that? There we go. That's the healing machine. Okay. I'm healed. Hallelujah. No, do not go backward. Don't you dare. Why? Okay, let's see what happens. Oh yeah. wait, what? Water is effective against fire. Fire beats nature. Yeah, that's another thing in here. It's really easy if you're trying to skip the dialogue. There's a lot of questions that'll pop up, and before you even finish reading the words, you're already misanswering all the questions. So that's just something to be aware of. That is a hell of a fish. Oh, no. I did pretty well, though. Lower his stats a little. Okay, good. Now you need to get out of your bug, because he's gonna murder you. Let's see how Tater does. I can't use my Gatling gun again, so let's use this. Yes, actual attacks, please. Oh my god, you went before he did. There we go. Finally, he gets an actual attack. Double level up, too. I'll take it. So many battles. Yes. Do that. Hype each other up and don't actually use moves against me. Love that idea. Okay, so one thing I will say, fighting the endless battles on this initial road here is that this has way too many trainer battles. I mean, I'm still on the initial route. This has to be like number 8 or 9 maybe. It's way too many. Another thing I can mention is the creature design in this game it's not the best. That's one thing Pokemon got right with theirs, is that pretty much most Pokemon, you can tell what element it is by looking at it. You know, I'm trying to think of any Pokemon right now, but I'm drawing a blank because I'm distracted by the not Pokemon on the screen. But like, take like Pikachu. It's not hard to tell that it's electric. It has the Thunderbolt-shaped tail, and a lot of times you'll actually see little bits of lightning coming from its cheek sacs and whatnot. Like, it's very clear what it is. Squirtle is obviously a water type. Charmander is fire. You know, when you see Machop and Machamp and all those, well, those are fighting types. Like, you can tell they have fists and they look like they're gonna fight. Same for Hitmonchan and Hitmonlee. Like, it's always very apparent what Pokemon are what in those games. The creature designs are all very well done and very, very intentional. Like, you can tell all those choices were made on purpose. Nothing happens to look like something that it's not. They're all designed in the right way. Here, a lot of these creatures are very generic. They're very forgettable designs. I haven't seen any yet that are really memorable. Like, none really strike me as something just awesome and fun. Like, when you play Pokemon, like I mentioned, you know, Pokemon Blue and Red at the very beginning, when you see Charmander, well, that sticks out. That's really cool looking. It's this fire lizard. And when he grows up, it's this giant dragon. It's awesome. Everyone loves that design. These, I don't know, they're very forgettable. And granted, I mean, these are the pre-evolutions. I'm sure a lot of these turn into bigger things later in the game, but going back to Pokemon, and I have to compare it to Pokemon, that's what it's supposed to be. It's a Pokemon-style game. The pre-evolutions in those games are still really cool looking. You think of, like, Nidoran and, well, both of them. They stick out. They're memorable. Same for, like, you know, you recognize Psyduck, or Zubat, or Clefairy. Well, Clefairy and Jigglypuff might be bad examples, because they're kind of interchangeable. Like Weedle. And I know there's some bias, because I grew up with Pokemon and I memorized those things as I was playing, but I don't remember playing that game and being as confused about what was what was strong against what they were all called. Like, I feel like that game, and I'm sure it was intentional, they made it a lot easier to just intuit what was going on and what everything meant and how it all worked. I feel like this game, I've been playing for an hour now. Wow, I just looked at that. Editing me is going to hate him to cut so much of this boring footage out. But, you know, I've been playing for a while, and I honestly don't have any more of a clue than I did when I started. I don't know what type any of my Temtem are. I don't know what type any of the ones I'm fighting against are, and I can't tell by looking at them. I'm not even sure what types my various moves are. So there's a lot here that's still, it's very up in the air. It's not super obvious. And that's something I feel like this game could definitely do better. Also, it should not take an hour to get past the first route. They really need to take away some of those trainer battles. And almost all of them were trainer battles. I think so far I've had maybe 3 wild encounters. Everything else was trainers. So I feel like they need to balance that intro a little bit. Pull half of those trainers out and maybe up the rates of wild encounters, just so you find more Temtem in the grass that you can actually catch yourself. Spend a lot less time fighting trainers over and over with Temtem that you're not yet familiar with and don't yet recognize. When you see them in the wilds, you have the chance to catch them. And then when you catch it, you learn its moveset, you get used to using it, you learn what it is. Whereas when you have a trainer battle, you encounter it while that one trainer is fighting you, and then it goes away and that's that. You don't really learn what it is or what it was or how it works. You don't remember what it's called. It's a lot harder to learn anything in a trainer battle. So in the beginning of the game, there should be a lot more wild encounters, and the trainers should be much later on. So that's my little soapbox and my impression of how they could fix the intro to this game. I'm not a game designer, so maybe what they did made sense to them and they had a reason for it, and that's great, but I am a player of games, lots of them, and this one, so far at the beginning here, not super impressive to me. But anyway, I'm following a lady to a thing, and I don't really know what, because I've been trying to skip all the words, because there's just so many of them. This looks like the bit in Gold and Silver where you talk to the guy and he walks you around the town. Let's go to the Temporium. Is it where you make tempura? Because I am kind of hungry. No, it's the Pokemart. And Poke Center, all in one. Which I guess is just the Poke Center now, because they don't split them out anymore either. Okay, yeah, words. And now I'm in the first real town. Okay, so that's where I'm going to call it for now. Like I said, the game, it doesn't do a lot to make everything really clear. There's a lot of stuff I feel like they could do better just to make you understand more of what's going on. Make the elements more obvious, or even just show the icons on the screen if you have to. Definitely take out some of the trainer battles in the beginning until people become more familiar with the creatures in the grass around them. Also make sure those trainers are only using creatures that they can find in that grass, at least in the first route. You should really only fight things that you can catch, just so you get used to how they work and what they are. As you use them, you learn their moveset, so when you fight against them, you know what to expect. Whereas here, it's a new game, new creatures, new elements, new everything, and most people playing this have already played Pokemon, so this is a change to what they're used to. You should really ease them in. You shouldn't throw them to the wolves and say, okay, figure out all these new creatures and their new elements, their new names, and all of that, and by the way, you have to fight ones you haven't seen yet in this game, and they have other moves that you're not familiar with yet, so hopefully you don't die. It's just, I don't know, I feel like they kind of throw you into the deep end, and again, it is early access, so maybe these are things they'll fix, but I don't know, I'm not super impressed. I was excited for the game, and I'm still going to play around with it more and see if it gets better, and if the balance gets a little more fair, but for now, it doesn't feel quite right. there's no memorable creatures to really draw you in, and the balance of the mechanics just feel a little off, so it's not going to have that staying power. If it doesn't get any better between like this town and the next town and whatever they call the gym battles and that kind of stuff, then this might be another Steam game that I don't necessarily need to play again. Unfortunately, I had to pay $40 to figure that out because, once again, you have to pay for beta testing other people's games for them now, which is just a horrible model that I really hate that we as gamers accepted as the norm. Like, that's something that should not happen. No one should ever do that. But here we are. So that's the game. That's my opinion. If you like it, cool. I don't know why I turned into Philip DeFranco for a second there.
I'm gonna punch you in the throat.
My opinion isn't a thing. But anyway, that's Temtem. If you want to get it, I guess go for it. It is still early development, so they're going to presumably keep working on things. Maybe everything I mentioned will get addressed. Maybe it won't, and they'll make it worse. I don't really know. No one does. But there it is. You've seen it. I've seen it. I've played it. I unfortunately paid for it. So that's where I'm going to leave you. And now, honestly, I'm probably going to go play No Man's Sky some more. Okay. Bye. Hey, Internet. It's me. Hold on. I need to reposition. Holy shit, I'm attached to a cord.